Alright folks, you're very welcome back to the channel. This evening finds me on a beautiful evening, yet quite cold. There's a lazy wind there to go through you as go around you. But I'm down below at the very end of Tramore beach at the sand dunes. It's the start of April, we're still in lockdown, and the hope is that this vlog will go out before we finish our lockdown. Why did I come down here? Well, first of all, the tide is out, so the Copper Coast is really not a great place to shoot when the tide is out. But the sand dunes, particularly on a lovely sunny afternoon or evening, will make for some lovely textures, and especially when the light drops down towards the horizon, there'll be lovely colours within the grasses as well. Hopefully we'll be able to maybe pick out some figures as they walk through the sand dunes or walk across the beach, reflections on the wet sand, and then maybe use the 2 points on either side, the three towers over on the Metalman side, and the 2 towers then that are on Brown's Head side. We might also use the walking tracks as leading lines in the actual sand dunes themselves, and then as the sun is dropping down over Tramore, hopefully we'll be able to get some shots from a distance of the sunset with the 2 large churches in Tramore on the horizon. So I hope you'll stay with us. It's a beautiful evening and hopefully we'll get some decent shots. Okay lads, it's about a half an hour before sundown. We've been taking shots on the sand dunes here and on the beaches either side, the backstrands on one side and the main beach on the other. We haven't had the luck really that I had maybe about a year ago when I came out here with a friend of mine as well, and there were loads of people out exercising, and so therefore, if you can see here in the background, there's lovely little creases and folds, lovely textures and colours on the actual sand dunes themselves, the green sand, the grasses on the sand dunes, and somebody walking down through that. Got some lovely shots. I might add one or two of those in. Today we haven't had that luck. We've been very fortunate. We got a few shots with some lads who were passing along, probably spending their times trying to stay sane. So what we're going to do now is just wait for sunset and hopefully get some a lovely sunset as the sun drops over the Comoras and we're facing back into Tramore. Talk to you later. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we're about maybe 10, maximum 15 minutes from sunset, and I've changed cameras from a 70-200 to a 24-105 lenses, and I'm going to try and get in the bottom left hand corner the run of the shoreline all the way into the church and then around to the actual sun itself. There's a bit of a spread between the two. At 70 they were both very close to the edge of the photograph, but if I push the camera to about 50, I have here a reverse grad which is helping me to tame that sun. It's not as strong as it was a couple of minutes ago, but it's still very strong. And then underneath I put the actual grad along the line of the mountains. The darker section then is in the sky, of the grad is in the sky, and basically what it does is it equates the darkness of the land to the brightness of the sky, and there's more of a balance there. Anyway, let's forge ahead. I'm mainly shooting in landscape there because of the spread between the actual sun and the church, which is the focal point really on the horizon in Tramore. But changing to portrait gives me probably more dune than I really want, but I'll give it a go anyway. Okay, well I hope one or two of them will have worked out.